I wanted just to add a little thing on all the Comme des Garçons story, which just an experience we shared. I said that I met Adrian at AZZEDINE ALAԻA during a dinner at his home. AZZEDINE was not what we can call a genius. Genius had the feeling that things are coming from the sky. AZZEDINE was an obsessional worker, a passionate worker, an artisan in the real word of artisan, everything for his hands, a love, an absolute admiration on the beauty inside beauty, because he was so generous in the sense of sharing ideas, sharing with people, love to meet people, and there is no race, there is no religion, there was human beings which were positive and curious. I spent hours, each time I could, just sitting on the little box nearby his table, looking at him working with his hands, with all the arthrite he's got in his hands, him listening to Kalsoum, or having the TV on, having the first of the atelier following with the model to test and retouch, never drawing, everything is on his hands, knitting himself, cutting himself, everything he could do, as is done. Like he will tell me when I was coming to have a dinner, like I was in my second home, he knows my family from hours, from years. Just when I was working in the month I was working on the 40th birthday of Saint Laurent, the whole team, and I was at his home having dinner, and I say, "And Thierry, what are you doing actually?" So, "Oh, I'm doing this, and working on the 40th birthday of Monsieur Saint Laurent." I say, "Ah, do you know that I was the one who made the Mondrian dress?" So he was a collector. I mean, he loved so much the beauty, the collector of design, but collector of art. He was a collector was a collector of fashion, like Mademoiselle Vionnet, which was like the best billet in the world. He had collection, he was buying very discreet way, in design, to arrive to make exhibition of design that I had the pleasure to light. And yes, I remember one thing. I was sitting nearby him, looking at him working, and say, "AZZEDINE, why are you doing the same dress again?" I said, "Thierry, you're an idiot. It's not the same dress. It's exactly the same shape, AZZEDINE. What up?" Says, "No. One is in linen, one is in crocodile, one is in leather, one is in cotton. It's nothing to do." It's challenging himself. He was almost sleeping under his table working. And then there was Christophe, his friend, his boyfriend, his life for decades. An amazing artist and an incredible painter. And there was the dogs. And then there was the kitchen. And there was Julian Schnabel. Schnabel making his big portrait on an exhibition inside AZZEDINE space. And AZZEDINE told me, "You have to light that." So I light it in a way. And he said, "I don't like the way you light my paint." And so, "I'm sorry, that's the way I would like to do it." Say, "But I don't like it. So do you want me to switch it off?" I said, "Yes, so I'll switch it off." And Julian was happy. It was very family-wise. Everybody is equal in a sense of honesty and sincerity. AZZEDINE has the view of the beauty of woman. On any shows or any exhibition we made, the light, the proportion was something, and that's something very visionary also. He didn't want to follow the industrial rhythm of a collection, the pre-collection, at that time, this week of the fashion. He never belonged to any group in a sense of Chambre Syndicale, CFD, etc. He belongs to his family that he created, his team, his friends, to Naomi Campbell, one of his best friend. It was a very small circle, and there was dinner after exhibition or dinner for every day. There was the big kitchen where all the team working was having lunch. And on the evening, there was, like you have your dinner with your family home and some friends passing by. Could have Caroline, who was assistant for so many years, and not only assistant, the head of studios. And she was before with Yoshi Sensei, and also an incredible lucidity, dedication to the master, who didn't consider himself like a master. He was considered himself like himself. He was trying to do the best he could. And we have this dinner. On this dinner, you have 10 people, you can have 50 people. And either they were the cook, either we were cooking together. And by the way, this is how I met him, by cooking on his kitchen like that, by Azar, and then begin to talk to him. AZZEDINE, that him put me in contact with Adrian, because they thought that we could have a link. This is the generosity of friends, the creation of a chain of freedom and respect. And this is not due to any organization, this is due to human. This is one of the lessons that AZZEDINE have brought us, all of us, in our lives. This joy of living, and sharing the joy of living, and doing perfection. What is perfection? Perfection is to try to do, at the moment where you are doing it, the best you can. To say, I can't go further. But it doesn't mean that in 2 years, in 3 years, you will not be able to go further. Maybe you will, but at that precise moment. When you have Jean-Paul Good passing by, and Jean-Paul made so many things together with him, and I've worked with Jean-Paul on different things, and it was really an exchange of talent and a privilege. But a privilege who was not considered like a privilege. It was nothing snobbish. Somebody snobbish, everybody laughed about. It was a family. And we lost an older friend and an older brother. But he gave us this lesson of joy. Thank you.